Since Psycho was based off of the horrors of Ed Gein's The Serial Killer, I'd rather take a look at another version here, and this time, finally, it's in the 70s. So today we're going to be looking at the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 1974. It was released on the same date as Night of the Living Dead, October 1st, 1974 in the USA. Director Tobe Hooper creates one of the most craziest things to ever predict of a serial killer as well as a serial killer family. When Sally, played by Marilyn Burns, hears that her grandfather's grave may have been vandalized, she and her paraplegic brother Franklin set out with their friends to investigate. After a detour to their family's old farmhouse, they discover a group of crazed murderous outcasts living next door, as the group is attacked one by one by the chainsaw-wielding Leatherface, played by Gunnar Hansen, who wears a mask of human skin. The survivors must do everything they can to escape. If there's one thing that I have to think about this movie in one word... Actually, no, wait. Yeah, 3 words. It's fucked up. How can I even put that word here? It's fucked up, it's cruel, and it doesn't even... even the breaks don't feel like breaks. They're just making it more suspenseful. And that's what's driving me crazy here. Sure, IMDb gave this thing a 7.5 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes give this an 88%, and Shudder gives this a 4.8 out of 5. And also even a critic here says, as you might imagine, this is a very disturbing movie that is best for older teens and adults only. Can you blame him why he said that? It's one of the most crude and most violent movies I've ever seen. And that's from the 70s. This movie has got to be upping everything. Now, the biggest thing that I think gets to it, why is it so scary? I mean, let's think about it here. It's like a documentary, so to speak. It feels like a documentary. I mean, there's not a lot of chainsaw deaths. I mean, what did we see? At least 2 chainsaw deaths on screen? At least. We've seen a ton of deaths on the screen, but not a couple of chainsaw deaths. We've seen other crazy stuff. I think it goes between how good they picked their actors, because this looked so fucked up, and Tobe Hooper was such a good director on this. It was unbelievable. And this was in Kings Island, Texas. That is one of the most... Texas... Most people would say it's fine because you get to at least have any type of weapon that you have. Think about it. There are murderers everywhere. I don't care if it's from Texas. I don't care if it's even from California. You got murderers and serial killers everywhere. And I think this shows that you need to stay away from weirdos. They even picked up a fucking hitchhiker. A fucking hitchhiker. That is a bad news here. Even when you look at him, it's no. I'm not picking this bastard up. Fuck him. I'd rather just stay away from it. The house itself has bones everywhere. Leatherface has, any tool you can find to cut people in. People are in freezers from crying out loud. I mean, literally, our hero that actually went out scot-free literally is giggling in laughter, covered in blood in the back of the truck. I can't tell if she's laughing at Leatherface because she didn't get massacred by that chainsaw, or she's laughing because she's been brutally tortured by the family. I can't explain it. I don't even know how the cops did not even call these 3 out and, arrested them. More or less executed them. This is just crazy. But like I said, it's based off of the serial killer Ed Gein. And trust me, if you really want to go anywhere near Ed Gein, look at Murderous Minds in the Top 5's YouTube channel, because he does a way better job of talking about it than I can. Like, literally, Psycho and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre are the best accurate representations of Ed Gein that I have ever seen. I mean, literally, they had to look at his file just to get what is left of this. And I'm going to tell you one thing before I sign off with this video, because tomorrow we're going to be looking at the devil right now. I've already looked at him in the face before, now we're going to be looking at him again in the next movie. I'm going to say it now. Fuck those meat hooks!